Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup panning, nail polish, and sometimes things going on in my real life. Today I have my finale for everybody's favorite panning game, Deck of Panning, where we work on projects using a deck of cards to pick our prompts. So if this is something you are interested in, then hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Deck of Panning is a panning game project that was created by Emily at Emily and Max. She was inspired by a booktuber's To Be Read game, and that was Books with Maddie. And it started on January 20th and goes until December 20th, only 11 months. You work with a deck of cards, picking cards from the deck, and then corresponding them to a game board that Emily rotates and shuffles every month, bringing us new and exciting things for each card. Never know what you're going to get. So, you were to work on 5 things to start with, unless you get the draw an extra card, which I did, so I'm currently working on 6 products. So let's see how I did. The first product I was working on was back in July. I drew the 4 of diamonds, which at that time the prompt was home. So you were to work on something from your home country, or I went even more specific. Since the United States is quite a large country, I decided to go with something from my home state, and I picked this independent nail polish called a Vec, and this was manufactured in Redmond, Washington. And this is the shade Rojo. My goal was to use this 4 times since it was a 4 of diamonds. At the last update, I'd used it 3 times, and over the last month I've used it 1 more time, so I met my goal on that. The next prompt rolled in September, and that was the +1. So I had to add an extra card, bringing me up to 6. And for that +1, I drew the 3 of diamonds, which is oh the shame. And you are to work on a product that has been sitting in your collection brand new and not been used. So I brought in a fragrance that was gifted to me earlier this year, and I'd only sprayed it to see if I liked it and actually hadn't worn it. This is Humor. And my goal was to use it 13 times because it was 3 + 10. And at the last update I'd used it 7 times, and over the last month I've used it 6 more. Doing maths, that's 13. 17. My brain is coming up with numbers that don't exist. That is 13 uses. I have something stuck to my finger. Okay. 13 uses, so I met my goal on that one as well. And I do quite like this. It is a sweet, fruity, candy type scent. I'm constantly surprising myself on the things I like. I used to think I only liked smoky incense type sensual scents, but now I'm finding I like fruity and sometimes floral scents. This one is by Natura Improprio. That's what it says besides Humor, which is the name of the fragrance. Yeah, that was gifted to me, so I don't know where they got it online. But other than that, I don't know much about it. But it's really nice. So I met my goal on that. The next prompt I brought in September was the 3 of Hearts. And that was In It for the Long Haul, which is one of my nemesis prompts because I always seem to get it every year I've done this project. And for the In It for the Long Haul, I brought in my Pacifica blush. This is their Natural Minerals blush in the shade Wild Rose. I have been working on trying to finish this for the last 2 years. Still haven't done it yet. I'm working on it though. I did repress it after it had major pan, and then I finally got pan on it again. Anyway, I brought it into this project for 30 uses because it was the 3 of hearts, and being in it for the long haul, I figured 3 times 10, 30 sounded like a good number. Anyway, at the last update, I used it 19 times, and over the last month, I've only been able to use it 6 times. It's bringing me to 25 uses in total. I did not meet my goal on this. I actually would have gotten more uses, but I rolled this out of my monthly makeup basket, forgetting that it was in this project, and started using another blush that I would have at least gotten 2 or 3 more uses out of this if had I not used that other blush. But, c'est la vie. So 25 out of 30 is not bad. It just didn't meet my goal. Alright, the next prompt I brought in September, I brought in a few in September, was for the 6 of diamonds, and that prompt was fantasy self, which gave me a lot of thought, because it is something you bought for your fantasy self, meaning you would like to wear it, you think you're going to wear it, but you don't actually wear it. All my makeup I use. I don't have anything in that realm that fit, so I decided to bring in a piece of jewelry because my fantasy self likes to wear jewelry and I don't always do it. Which then prompted me to come up with a project for next year I think I'm going to work on, wearing all my jewelry. Anyway, I brought in a ring, this amethyst ring right here. Hello, focus. Thank you. This ring right here, and I brought it in to wear it 30 times. At the last update, I'd worn it 26, and today makes wear number 31. Actually, probably 32, because I think I wore it one other time, not realizing I'd already met my goal. So, yeah, it has definitely gotten me in the habit of wearing my jewelry a little more frequently. You may have noticed in recent videos I've been wearing a necklace, and also I've been trying to wear bracelets and other rings because I have this jewelry and I don't wear it. Also earrings, but today I didn't put any earring because I forgot. So, yeah, I met my goal on that. Then in October, I brought in the 9 of Hearts, and that was a graveyard product. So something that is, it's a nod to Emily's other project, Graveyard Project Pan, where you work on something that's been in your collection and collecting cobwebs and never been used, or something that has been in a project before and not finished. So it's in your project graveyard. I don't know. I've never actually done the project. I just know about it and I've heard about it. Anyway, I decided to bring in something that has been in my collection collecting dust and cobwebs and has never been used. I brought in the Nature Lab Tokyo Perfect Repair Treatment Mask. It is a hair mask. Does it look like I used it? I used it once. My goal was to finish it. And since bringing it into the project, I've only used it once. Yeah. I need to get better at it. I need to use it up because it's been in my collection at least, like, I don't know, since 2019. So, yeah. Unfortunately, with pet sitting, this is a large object and I didn't remember to pack it. And then when I'm home, I just forgot. And I only wash my hair once, maybe twice a week because I do have dry scalp and I don't want to aggravate it with the colder, drier weather. Yeah, hopefully I will get this done in the next year, but it did not get done in this project. Nowhere close. So, yeah. Oh well, c'est la vie. And then finally last month I rolled in one prompt and that was for the 8 of Diamonds, and that was a fragrance. So I brought in a sample. This was one that was given to me by Kim at Teacher Loves Beauty, and this is Replica by the Fireplace, and I finished it. Since this is a sample, I like to take these when I'm traveling, doing my pet sitting, and that way I have a fragrance that's quick and easy and it doesn't take up much space when I'm traveling and my luggage and such. So yeah, I got this done. I'm actually sprayed the last of it on me today just to make sure it was all done. There's a little bit in there, but I can't get it out. I really do enjoy it. It's a nice smoky vanilla scent. Another one that, you know, it smells good. So I met my goal on that. So out of the 6 products remaining, I met my goal out of 4 out of the 6. And how many did I meet in total? So it looks like I met my goal on 24 out of 26 products in the project this year. So that's not too bad considering everything. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. I am pretty sure Emily said this will be back next year, so look forward to seeing it again in January. And until then, don't forget to take care of yourselves, stay true to you, and remember I love you, no matter who or what you are, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!